This is Ruth speaking from Artful Sass Designs. Today I'd like to share a journal with you that is called Motherhood, as you can see from the front. This is made up of 5 big envelopes. Now this idea is not mine. It came from watching a tutorial or a series of tutorials, I think there's about 3 or 4, by Amanda Kerr. So using these big envelopes, and it has 3 small signatures as well, and I just love the setup and I really enjoyed making this journal. So the journal is comprised of several different sets really, I suppose, but just mostly things from my stash and some jelly printing. So on the front I have a collage which is comprised of some jelly printing and some of the pages from the kit and some of the background papers on another small kit that I have on my Etsy store, and Ruby and Pearl's Blue Garden. That's where the butterflies are from. This has reinforced the edge of the envelopes with some canvas, and the butterflies again from the Ruby and Pearl kit. This is also background papers from Artful Sass. So let's begin. So as I said, it's 5 envelopes, and the first of these, the first and the 5th one are the outside covers. It opens up and you can see that I've continued using envelopes from different tutorials by Amanda Kerr. So I have a normal window envelope which was just recycled from the post, and it produces this flap on the inside front cover. So on the inside I have a belly band where I have a small notebook, and you can just see there's a few pages there of tea-dyed paper and some avocado stain paper. The background again is the jelly prints. So with the jelly printing I stuck to a fairly limited palette that I was pretty sure would work with the colours in this kit. So it was mostly teal, gold, copper, a bit of white to lighten things up, and some magenta where I get the pink colour coming through. So the envelope flap has a long pocket on the inside which is actually attached on 3 sides, and I've stitched around it. So it's just got some pretty little journal cards, and this pocket as well, journal cards. This one is actually stitched around. That's from Tracy Fox's tag fabrication set. On the inside there's a secret pocket here, and it has a collage tag with bits of calligraphy and jelly printing and some tea stain paper, and I've put some zigzag up the side. The front cover of this also has a secret pocket where you can see I put another tag. This one has a little bit of a tab, some collage, tea stained paper, and on the back again avocado stained paper. This was my first attempt at avocado stained paper and I really enjoyed it. It was good fun. In here this tiny little, I just made this little envelope from scraps, and I've included some words which you can use for journaling and just for inspiration, and just to add some texture to your words on the pages. Moving over to the other side, we have another flap which is made of a long envelope which is tied into the actual binding of the first signature. This one has, as you can see, was a window envelope, but this is not a tag in itself, it's just decoration. On this side we have a little belly band decorated and collaged, and a little journal card there. This flap then opens out, as you can see the full size of the envelope, and we've got some journal cards in the pockets. This is from the Ruby and Pearl kit. She's lovely, isn't she, little dancing on a butterfly. And this is from the Motherhood kit. So this is the first signature. So the papers, the signature papers themselves are part of the Motherhood kit, and I have collaged a large tag and it has avocado stained paper on the back. These two tags are from the kit, and again they've got a little bit stenciling on the back and a little bit of collage on the front. It's just a little bit there. Some of the words are included in the Motherhood kit as well. So that's the first page of the signature. It goes on with avocado dyed paper and some stenciling, more stenciling. This one was nice. I had a heart cut out of paper and I stenciled around it, leaving the heart blank. I thought that was fun. A little bit of journal paper, and that's the centre of the signature. I've just covered with little bits of scrap paper just for fun. The pockets part of the kit, and some journal cards. They're also backed on paper, and a little receipt. Love the colour of that, it's just beautiful. We have avocado stained paper and some of the sayings. There's one or two of these that run through the book. More stenciling, and that's the end of the first signature. That's the back of one of the papers in. So this is now envelope 2. This is on this side. We have another flip out envelope. So this envelope, again, this time it flaps up the way. Make sure we're. Then we've got another one of the sayings here and a little collage paper from the kit. This has a window envelope as well, and a pull out collage tag, and I have embossed, which matches the embossing on the envelope itself. And this flap itself then opens up, and we have a pocket on this side with some journaling cards. I also noticed Mrs. Cog had some beautiful photographs as well. So some of the cards, and the bigger cards especially, are her images. They're just beautiful. Couldn't resist them. A little envelope which is made from scrap paper, and it has just some tea-dyed paper with a little bit stenciling. I've lined the inside with some book papers. And again, this is from the kit. Behind, I've used the stick-on envelope as a tuck spot, and behind are some journaling cards. And one of the collage cards on tea-dyed paper. I haven't made any coffee. Don't like coffee. Coffee and me don't mix, so I have no coffee dyed papers, just tea stained papers. So that's the second envelope. On this side of the second envelope, this is quite a complex page. So we've got the second envelope and the third envelope that comprise the structure of the book. And then we've got 2 coin envelopes, a CD cover, and another flip out envelope on this side. So if we start from here, the CD envelope, instead of just the normal circle, I actually cut a heart on a piece of paper and drew around it and cut it out so that it actually made this heart shape, which I thought was quite fun. This is all from Amanda's wonderful tutorial. Another of Mrs. Cog's images and collage tag with a little tab. The CD opens out and there's little pocket on the back. You got this. That's one of the sayings. And these are some little journal cards where you can write small things and keep it a little bit secret, because that tucks away so nobody will see it. And the coin envelopes, both of them, these were made from recycled paper from No Issues toilet paper. They come in this wonderful recycled bag, and then I recycled it again, so it's recycled recycling. And I have an art picture and a little notebook full of tea-dyed papers. And the second one, that's all about hope, and this one is about dreams for your child, and tea-dyed papers. On this side I've got another flip out envelope, and here you see the insert heart, which was from the CD cover, and I've used that and just glued it along the bottom and used it as a little tuck spot. These are just some little cards. That's one of the tags from the kit, and some journal cards. Again, we've got the jelly printing with the colours we were talking about. Here are two more of the bigger tags from the kit, and in line with Amanda's ideas, Amanda Kerr, we got this little hangy tag with a little girl who's in the kit. And a larger journal card. This is one of the pages from the kit, and it's collaged on different and a little bit stenciling. This is from Tracy Fox tag fabrication, and on the back avocado stained paper, and the stenciling around the heart again. That's a different sized one. I thought it was quite nice to have a little bit collage with picking up the papers that were on the pocket. And that tucks in there. So that's the second and third envelopes. On the back of the third envelope we have a long tag. In here I've got two envelopes. This is my idea of the confusion of motherhood, where one minute you think you're doing it all wrong, help, and the next minute you're rocking this baby thing, yay. Some of the contradictions of motherhood. We all know about that if you've had children, so it can go well one minute and dreadful the next. On the little envelope I've lined it with some of the paper from the kit. This is just a piece of tea stained paper, a nice journaling spot there. That tucks in. I'll sort that later. And again, the contradiction of motherhood, losing myself somewhere, finding my true sense of self. I like that. It's what it's all about. It's a combination of different feelings. Again, one of the papers in the kit lining the envelope. And it's just a little flap out notebook with some lined paper tea dyed. These are some of the words that comprise all the things that a mother is to a child, and there's a lot. This, in between the third and fourth, is the second signature. So this is a little collage on top of the second signature, and some avocado dyed paper. I don't know if you knew, but if you put your papers to dry in the sunshine, they get really, really dark. It was very strong sunlight, and the avocado stained paper, instead of being this light pink, became really dark. But I quite like it. And some more stenciling, and this is a little tuck spot made with some embossing. I've just run through the Sizzix. It's got a tiny little pocket at the front with some of Tracy Fox's little images. Again, this is the centre signature. It's got little tabs, and some journal cards, avocado paper and tea dye paper. And the second pocket, this is part of the kit, and a collaged tag. I loved doing these big tags. It was a lot of fun. And tea dyed paper on the back. I love this image of a little elephant. So even in the animal kingdom, motherhood is very, very important. Avocado stained paper, some stenciling, and that's the end of the second signature. So moving on to the fourth envelope. On this side we have another of the large pockets. Inside we've got another envelope, this time more of a tall envelope. Again, I've used the flap to introduce another of the papers, and that's got a little bit collage on the front and some tea dyed paper. Just tuck that in and sort it later. And one of the tags, and again I've used one of the mini tags just as a dangle. I think it's fun. Tea dyed paper on the back. On the other side of this envelope we have one of Amanda Kerr's other envelope tutorials. This is my version of it, which I have done a small video of, but in brief it's got two coin pockets, each with a little journal card, They're magical and charm. When it's trifold, so that's the first fold, and it's you can see that it opens in the Z shape of the trifold. On the second page we've got a little full-length tuck spot with a couple of journal cards and some collage papers from the kit. And on the back of this side we have a vellum pocket. I don't know how well you can see that, but the vellum pocket you can see through, and this is a bit of jelly printing behind. And this little envelope I haven't actually glued in, but this has got a little notebook with avocado stained paper and 1 or 2 tea stained papers. So that sits in the vellum pocket. And at the back there is a little pocket for 2 bigger tags. These are just made of papers from the kit, collaged. A little bit of muslin and a word. They were fun to make. On the back of the trifold we've got another pocket with some collage, another one from the kit, and this one has a little bit of collage on the back, and rather than the centre I put a little tag on the side. Quite like that. And belly band, poem about motherhood, and 2 little kit. This is from the Ruby and Pearl kit, and I just love this butterfly. It's a beautiful colour. And that's that one. As I said, there's another separate one which goes into details about that. And this is the third and final signature. So this is one of the pages from the kit, and we have a pocket with 2 little tags. These are journal tags. These are part of the kit. Some stenciling, more stenciling, and this is an envelope tutorial from Amanda Kerr as well. So we have, this is a lot of the Ruby and Pearl papers because this is the first one I actually did. So we have a little notebook, Peter Pan, giggles, and some tea-dyed paper stapled into a little book. And this is the front and back is just one piece, which is a collage from the kit. This little butterfly I have made rigid with some cardstock behind it, and that forms the closure. 2 long tags, and again with the mini tag that dangles, again from ideas from Amanda Kerr, and the big tag at the back is also collaged, and a matching butterfly. The paper on the back is from Arty Maze. This was part I found in my stash, which the colours blended beautifully. This is from Blue Butterflies by Arty Maze, and it's just a wonderful kit. It's so versatile and so useful. On the back there's another flip, and we have 2 tiny tags, teeny tiny tags, and a little pocket. And you can decorate the flap as well, which looks lovely, I think. Moving on, we got some tea-dyed paper with some avocado dye splodges, I would say. More avocado dyeing, and this is the last page in the kit. So we're now on to the final back page, where I've also put a flip which kind of matches the front page. And if I flip this out, you can see that there's a pocket at the front here. So we have fascination and communication. So there's a little pocket at the front and a little bit of collage and a large tag. These are different papers and a little bit of a photograph from the kit, and I just made a little tab is the word I'm looking for, sorry, avocado stained paper with a little bit of collage at the top just for interest. And when this opens out, the inside is again the Arty Maze paper, we have a little journal card, a little envelope, and inside here are some phrases and inspirational ideas for motherhood. These ones hopefully give a young mother some inspiration. And they pop in the envelope. I'll do that afterwards. And the final big journal card, which is collaged from the paper, and I just love that image. It's from Mrs. Cog, and some avocado stamped paper. Again, there's a jelly printing on the back with these lovely colours, which goes well with the kit, I think. And that's just some of the words for mothers: considerate and cultured and cleaner, bank, disciplinarian, guide, nurturer, good example. A mother is many, many things. They're just a few of them. This is from the Ruby and Pearl kit, and a little saying. So then we are onto the back page, and handmade with love by me. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. So the kits are Motherhood, Ruby and Pearls, Blue Garden, Artie Maze's Blue Butterflies, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for seeing it all the way through to the end. I'm not very new to all of this, and videos just not my thing. But thanks again. Bye for now.